What's going on, everybody? Eid Mubarak, and as promised, we said that you give us the questions and we'll answer them. Now, these questions, we didn't make. All right. Firstly, if that's what you think, we got enough questions to make a video out of it. Secondly, we didn't even see the questions, so we asked one of our friends to take over social media and collect all the questions, and now we're gonna see these for the first
and
time.
distribute them randomly. So
Yeah.
there should be a doozy, man. It's gonna be
A doozy.
a doozy.
Doozy. Tell me.
Yeah, you use these weird terms, man.
Say
It's
it.
product of a lot of reading.
Fair enough. But yeah, see you.
What did you get in socio and from where? So I actually had sociology both in O levels and A levels. I got an A both times in both my O and A levels. And the cool thing is I struggled with it a lot. Like I didn't know how to answer questions or anything, but I also found a kind soul who helped me out. And it worked out. He taught me how to answer questions, and I got an A in that. And I did it from KGS.
What sets the tuition guys apart from other teachers out there? Asad and Faizan, that's what sets us apart. No, but what sets us apart is that I think we're more relatable because we took this journey, we started this together because we saw that the way we were taught 5 to 7 years ago is exactly the same. And that needs to change. So we thought that we should be more relatable with not only our examples, our teaching method, but then also in just our style altogether. So
How did the tuition guys start? It started over a simple conversation, a cup of chai, and we discussed about how Asad is into content creation. He's also taught before, and me, I've been teaching for this whole year as well. Sorry, not this whole year, for like a year and a half leading up to this. And then now I'm in the education field, and we thought, why not, combine our two superpowers together and create this awesome idea, which not only helps you guys, but makes you have a good time with it as well.
why don't you teach A levels yet? I don't teach A levels yet because I want to make myself cool and hip amongst the O level kids. And then once those O level kids have, I've won their hearts, I'll see them in A levels. But the real answer is that yes, I want to first get my base solid in O levels, and then I will progress my students who are with me right now into A levels. So I want to go through that journey with them. Do you see yourself teaching apart from the CAI courses through the tuition guides? Of course, who says that the tuition guides should just be related to economics and sociology? What if I do a course on like leadership or communication, and Faizan does a course on music and production? That'd be pretty sweet. What if I do a course on just like chasing your dreams, and Faizan does a course on culinary? Like, why waste our summers with just tuitions? Like, tuitions is there to help you with your grades, but you need to be well-rounded, of course.
Why are you giving free lessons? Simply because we're altruistic. We want to help other people, right? Maybe someone likes our teaching style, needs help in, let's say, economics or business studies and sociology, and they don't have the time or the resources to actually come to us. This is a way for them to gain access to what we teach, get used to us as teachers as well, and that will eventually, it kind of leads to building a platform for students who can then use it as a further resource to supplement their learning.
Number two, what inspired you to get into content creation, and who are some of your favorite content creators? So the funny thing is that I never saw myself doing this. When I was in my final year of university, I was applying for jobs in banking and consultancy and stuff, and then one of my mentors, Bilal Hamid at Cedar, was like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do digital media? I'm like, sure, but who? So that's how it started, and over time, I think that the want of it just built up, and me liking it grew. And I've always been creative. Even when I was 19, when I was working at Cedar, I was taking care of the marketing and film and stuff like that. So
Full artistic boy.
some semi-artistic boy, but banker bhi hai dil mein, lekin aisi baat nahi hai. But some of my favorite content creators are actually Gary Vaynerchuk, Casey Neistat, Craig Ritchie. So some fitness YouTubers and some businessmen as well, and some normal content creators. Irfan Junejo, big fan of. So yeah.
If not teach, what would you go all out? So if not for teaching, I would focus all my energy, like every single ounce of it, towards making my music. I think I've been involved with music my whole life, not just like listening to it, but playing it as well. And I produce music from time to time, currently working on an album, but you know, time kind of is limited these days, so it's hard keeping up with that.
How do you spend your free time? So I have no free time. That's the worst part. From Cedar to tuitions, and then I do some freelance brand work. I also do some life coaching on the side. There's a point in time when I was a fitness trainer as well, a fitness instructor within my community. And then my free time, my me time is me in the gym. That's it.
Are you a DJ? This is a question I get asked a lot. For those of you who actually follow my social media, which is where I upload all my music and posts related to that, they ask me, are you a DJ? No, currently I'm not a DJ. Currently I'm just a producer, and I don't call myself a DJ. I just use the DJ hashtags because that gets you like views. That's what it's about on social media.
Want to take me on in a deadlift battle, bruh? नहीं यार सर, आप तो जीत जाएंगे सर, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं, हम तो कभी 300 पाउंड उठा ही नहीं सकते।
Tea or coffee? Definitely tea. I'm all about that chai life. I drink like on average 8 cups a day. No jokes. Like it's insane. I think it's like making me break out. You can't see it on this because like I have makeup and stuff on. No, I don't think so. Burger or bun kebab? Bun kebab actually. I love me a good bun kebab, man. I go to Tipu, and in Clifton that's like my go-to place. But a bun kebab from anywhere. Sushi or paratha roll? God. Sushi. I don't like parathas, man, honestly. Like even when I have a roll, I have it with chapati.
You burger boy. When are you inaugurated into the 4 Rings Club? Very soon. Make tuition guys kick off, and then I'll be cruising around my A6 Sport. That's the scene, man. 4 Rings Club, by the way, is the Audi. I'm a big Audi fan.
Do you want to move out of Karachi? And that is, I think, the final question. Eventually, yes. Not anytime in the short run, but I would like to go live somewhere for an extended period of time. Home is home, of course. But if I did move out, I would definitely go to Norway, because that place speaks to me on like a spiritual level, like right here. I don't know, it's something about the fjords, it's something about those open plains. So definitely, if I would settle anywhere aside from here, Norway would be the place.
What equipment do you use? We use multiple pieces of equipment. This is not one of them. This is a petty little 13-inch MacBook Pro. I use a 15-inch MacBook Pro with a i7 core, touch bar as well. We use a Nikon D3300 along with a Fuji X-T2. We have a Rode shotgun mic and a Rode lavalier mic. Yeah, and then the last piece of equipment we use is our hearts and our minds, because without that, there ain't no content. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this.